Para Klinsmann, el clásico en Alemania, sí, Haaland es un empezar de nuevo.
Renuncia a ser solo un espectador. Descarga la app, regístrate y obtén 400 pesos de regalo. Ganemos.mx. Más acción, más diversión.
El Borussia Dortmund recibe en casa al Bayern Munich en un duelo que paralizará a Alemania y después de muchos años llega en una especie de nueva versión. Ante las ausencias por las ventas de Haaland y Lewandowski, exgoleadores de ambos equipos. Y así lo ve el exjugador alemán Jürgen Klinsmann, quien aceptó que lo emocionante de este duelo será ver quiénes toman la batuta en ambos equipos y ocupan el puesto de goleador.
It's a kind of a new version, because Lewandowski is not there anymore, and Erling Haaland is not there anymore, and it feels like okay, they start all over again, Dortmund against Bayern. But it's exciting. It's exciting because we all wonder, so who's going to be the next top goal scorer in Dortmund, and who's going to be the one that kind of makes Lewandowski not forget, but obviously in a certain way balances things out because he moved on to Barcelona. So we rarely have the opportunity to see the derby happening like on Saturday, where they're not on top of the table. We have Union Berlin being first and Freiburg being second, and that's the big surprise in Germany after 8 games. But once Dortmund plays Bayern Munich, everything comes to a stop. The whole country wants to watch this game, and obviously the people that are lucky to have a ticket at the for the stadium, it's going to be 80,000 crazy, especially crazy Dortmund fans that will kind of push their team forward, push their team towards a win, and it's always the question, how Bayern Munich responds to the atmosphere in the stadium and the development of the game, but they are also used to it. I mean, they know what to expect there, and they've done well now in the Champions League just yesterday, so they are well prepared. But it will be an exciting game. It will be an exciting game. Well, I think both miss their former number 9s. I mean, they are very absolute outstanding players in the top 5 in the world, these two. And then if you've seen, obviously, the Premier League and Haaland, I think he has already 3 hat-tricks for Man City in the Premier League. I mean, this is insane. This is crazy. And Lewandowski as well, Robert scoring there for Barcelona. Barcelona's back on top with Real Madrid. So they're doing both their jobs like they've done it in Dortmund and respectively at Bayern Munich as well. Now we are curious, I know who can fill the shoes for these two guys in Dortmund and in Munich. I think Bayern Munich were very smart on the transfer market with Sadio Mane. He already scores goals. He's not going to score as many as Lewandowski, but if they are able to put it on different shoulders, if they're some younger players from behind coming in, like a Musiala, is the wonder kid right now in Germany, and hopefully in the World Cup, then that's going to be fun to watch. And I'm sure sooner or later, if there's a number 9 out there, and in Munich they're already talking about Harry Kane possibly for next year. Bayern Munich has the pockets to buy a player of his standard, because it's probably the healthiest financially run club in the world. Bayern Munich, they don't need to take any debt or go to the bank and ask for money. They can bring in a player from their own positive money, and that might be next summer. Well, definitely having Union Berlin up there on the very top is huge surprise, and it's actually a wonderful story, the East Berlin team, over the last couple of years, becoming very consistent, becoming very dynamic and playing positive football and with a coach from Switzerland who's a fantastic human being, Urs Fischer. So to have them on top there, nobody ever would have expected that one, a couple of months ago. But they deserve it, and so does Freiburg under Christian Streich. The manager there is, I think, the longest serving German Bundesliga manager at the moment. He grew up in that region. He he knows every little piece. He knows every little youth player in their academy. He's just a fantastic coach, and having these two teams, Union Berlin and Freiburg, being in 1 and 2 position in the Bundesliga after 8 games, it's fantastic. Now will it last until the very end? Probably not. And they are realistic. They know that some point some defeats will come, and obviously when Bayern Munich picks up the pace and the tempo, and I expect Dortmund to do that as well, then they're gonna be, by the time we all gonna go to Qatar, by the time they will be probably in the top 2 or top 3 then.